Welcome. In this video, we are going to learn about the investment casting process. Investment casting process is also called as lost wax process also, as the pattern is made from the wax. This wax pattern is invested to get the casting. Hence the name has come as investment casting. Brass, aluminum, carbon, steel components can be made by this particular method. Even it can handle small components as well as the large components. Let's try to understand the different steps involved in it. The very first step is to prepare the wax pattern using the die. In this die, the wax is injected to it. So a small wax pattern, you can see it on the screen. Like this, several small patterns have prepared using the die. Later, all these small patterns are glued to the pattern tree. Sometimes it is called as cluster of patterns also. This is done by a heating tool which is used to melt the wax at the designated location. Later, the pattern is pressed against it. In this way, the pattern tree is ready. The next step of the investment casting process is dipping of this tree into the slurry. The slurry is made by suspending the fine ceramic materials prepared by silica or zircon in a liquid of sodium silicate or ethyl silicate. So whole tree is dipped into the slurry several times till the tree is completely covered by the slurry. The next step is a special step which when we call it as a stuccoing. In this step, porous ceramic materials are applied on the patterns. The patterns are tilted in the rain of porous silica powder. In this way, these porous ceramic particles form a thick shell around the patterns. This process is repeated till 5 mm to 15 mm of shell is formed around the wax patterns. And these patterns are allowed to dry completely for 16 to 48 hours. The completely cured pattern tree is taken to the oven. Normally the autoclave is used to heat this tree. When it is heated, whatever the wax is there, it comes out of the mold. The next step is to overturn the investment mold and pour the metal into it. And we will allow it to solidify. Sometimes before pouring, preheating is also being carried out to remove any remains of the wax material inside the mold. Next step is the fettling one. Using vibratory or using the hammers, all patterns are fettled out from the sphere. And individual patterns were also being fettled down in order to get the final casting. So in this way, using a wax pattern, so we are going to get the castings. So this is one example of investment casting. This is turbocharger. You can see that when the investment casting can be used for complex shapes also. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of the investment casting. Investment casting gives excellent surface finish. It also gives high dimensional accuracy. Extremely intricate parts can be prepared by using this method. Almost any metal can be casted. No flush or parting lines are required for it. The disadvantage is that this is an expensive process and usually limited to the small castings. So we face difficulty when we require the castings with internal features. So hole cannot be smaller than 1.6 mm is not possible for the casting process. Investment casting requires longer production cycles compared to the other casting processes. Thank you for watching this video.